It is Eurovision week here in Malmö, and I found Nemo.
Congrats, you did. Amazing job, yeah. Was I hard to find?
Mainly because I needed to go through 2 security checks to get in here, but other than that, it was okay.
Yeah. But have you been to this hotel yet? Yeah. For the what was it called? Opening ceremony? Yeah.
I was here, and also because Euroclub is also here, so we go here a lot of the time. How many times have you heard the joke "I found Nemo"?
Oh my God, how many times? It must have been over 5,000 times in my whole life. Maybe that's too much. Maybe 2,000 times. But the cool thing is everyone, like, I love seeing people who say it because most of them think they're like so unique and they're doing it like, I figured something really creative out, and it's really cute all the time. Like, I mean, now you were aware that a lot of people ask me that, but it's so cute when people think they have like, they were the ones that came up with the joke.
And I made it as number 5001 or something like that. Yeah. So Nemo, it is getting close to the semi-final. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm trying to kind of take it easy. My voice has been a little bit tired the last few days. Now it's much better, but it made me realize, okay, I need to take enough time for myself and spend some time in the hotel room as well, watching movies. And tonight the semi-final. So I'll just take it easy, and then I'm so excited for, oh my God, tomorrow we're going to the venue. It's the semi-final 2 time, and I can really feel the excitement, and just I'm so proud of what we created, and I can't wait to show it to everyone and see what people think.
And speaking of what you created, this whole staging and the outfit, tell me about the concept behind it and the thoughts about it.
So the idea behind the staging was to kind of tell the story in a visual form, and kind of using a lot of references from the song, like creating almost like a binary world, where the light is either like super bright and super dark, or like, especially with the prop, like it either tilts completely to this side or to this side, and then to kind of like tell the story through these images and all the challenges that come like with living or like growing up in a binary world, and then to shift it towards the end and kind of showing this prop kind of like starting to turn, and then just creating this space that is like beyond the binary, through movement. And I think it's just I think it's a beautiful representation of the song in pictures and images, and it really creates something that just enhances the song, and that's what I love about the staging.
And one thing on the staging is this rotating platform. I mean, we can see it rotating with you in your big boots standing there. I just want to ask, are you a snowboarder or a surfer? How do you keep the balance?
I really think that it served me so well that I had an electric skateboard a few years ago, because that is such a similar type of movement, because it's also electric, the whole motor inside this spinning top, and so kind of like just knowing the feeling of like when I have to lean back and when I have to lean forward has really helped me. But it took a lot of time. It took a lot of falls and a lot of I wore some protection. Now I don't need it anymore. I feel really safe. But it's so much fun because it's so dynamic. There is risk involved. There is just this tension, that people can feel, and I think that makes it really cool. And I'm, you haven't even seen the whole thing, right? I mean, you've seen 30 seconds so far. That's really cool. I think it really just, it's a fun, interesting, and very meaningful performance for me.
You talked about this, also the staging being, a part of the non-binariness that you want to showcase. It's quite a new thing that you came out as non-binary. That was in November last year. Tell me about the journey, the realization of that, and what it means for you to bring that story to the Eurovision stage.
I think like getting to just come into all of this, and you know, like, you sometimes in life you can't decide everything. Like, things just happen to you, and would have never thought that I would go to Eurovision, and it just happened somehow. And I was like daring enough to say, okay, I'll do all of this and kind of fall into it, and to experience all of this, and to experience so much love, understanding, and to get to know such a supportive community that just truly takes me for who I am, has been absolutely amazing. And I think just for me, in my pretty short time as an openly queer person, to get to have this experience and to take it, and you know, have all these memories for my life to come, and just know that there's a place where I'm accepted, and where I can like just fall back onto, and like so many people have my back in, is really amazing. And I really don't take that for granted. It's been an absolute joy to get to know so many other queer people in all of this, and just the Eurovision community is just something so special. And I think not a lot of people get this outside of the community. Like,
No, they don't.
it's an amazing, colorful, positive, and just cute world to be in.
Your journey to Eurovision, one thing is, you know, the journey of writing a song and performing the song, but your actual journey from Switzerland to Malmö was, let's say, just quite unusual, because suddenly I saw on YouTube that you were making a vlog about hitchhiking from Switzerland to Malmö. One, why? Two, how did it go?
Okay, why? One, I got 4 days off before Eurovision. They told me I can do whatever I want, like, just maybe they wanted me to stay at home and rest a little bit. But I was like, if I'm just gonna wait at home and like spend all this time just going crazy and having like building up these expectations about Eurovision, getting nervous, whatever, that's not gonna serve me any good. So I was like, I want to do something. I want to experience something and kind of get into another headspace for a while. And I've always wanted to go hitchhiking. I thought just the idea of hitchhiking sounds really cool, and you make a lot of friends, and you kind of step out of your comfort zone. And I thought, I mean, Zurich, Malmö, that's like 13 hours. It's not that big of a stretch. You could like easily do that in a couple of days. So I decided to go with one of my best friends, Imre, and we went on a little hitchhiking trip through Germany and then through Denmark, and it was absolutely amazing. We even made some like Eurovision crazy fans, friends that were Eurovision fans on the way, and we sang like Eurovision songs the whole way, which was really cute. They didn't know the code, by the way, but they knew Windows 95, man. And now they know the code. We sang it like 3 times in the car. Yeah, it was really cool. That was why. And how? Did you ask how?
Yeah, I mean, what did you experience? What was the most crazy experience you had on the way here?
Oh, there were so many. I mean, most of the people were so nice, and we had like amazing conversations. There were also some people where like one person didn't really speak the whole time driving. That was a bit weird, because like as a hitchhiking person, the only thing you can kind of offer the person you're hitchhiking with is like a nice conversation. So if they take you and then they don't want to speak for the whole ride, it's kind of awkward. But most of them were super like kind of, and we met a fucking legendary person, Dr. Storm. Dr. Storm, that was an amazing moment. A veterinarian that drove us like to the beginning of like what do you call it, a highway. Mm-hmm. And then said like, if no one picks you up in the next half an hour, just call me again. I have a boat. You can sleep on the boat. And we're like, we got away, but we could have slept on a boat. And I even lost my phone one time on the ride. And oh my God, Martin, this absolute sweetheart, he drove 40 minutes back. Once we called him and said like, oh, my phone is in, oh my God. And he drove all the way back for us and gave it back. So there was just like the most kind-hearted people ever, and it was amazing to experience the trust, you know, like and to realize that you can actually like trust a lot of strangers. And like there's always like these stories, you know, like don't go hitchhiking, don't do that, blah blah blah. And I think for me it was amazing to just get to know that like no, so many people out there are actually just the kindest people ever. So that was nice.
And then you came to Eurovision. I mean, Switzerland in Eurovision has a quite unique history. It was the first country to host, the first country to win, and the last time Switzerland won was, of course, with world famous Celine Dion in 1988. Sorry. You were the bookmaker's favorite, and then now you're number 2. And I just want to say this thing. I didn't get to speak to you in Amsterdam. I spoke to Baby Lasagna. He was second in the bookmakers then. And after I spoke to him, he went to the top. Now I'm speaking to you.
So you're the reason.
Yep.
Well, that is amazing news then. Thank you for your service.
No, but what I was thinking is being up there and being among the favorites to win. What would it mean for you to bring the Eurovision trophy back to Switzerland?
I'm such a big fan of like the Swiss music scene and Swiss music culture, and I think just getting like even like all that has happened right now, and I think like just putting a song like this out for Switzerland, maybe a song that not a lot of people expect, you know, Switzerland to bring forward. I think all of this already has just been an amazing experience, and I think and I hope that people kind of like dig deeper into the Swiss music culture and like discover more artists, because we have such a diverse group of artists, like so many different talented musicians, amazing creative scene. And I mean, to get to host Eurovision in Switzerland would just be such a cultural shockwave throughout the whole country. I think that would be amazing. And I would hope that if that would happen, that it would just create something that kind of lasts and something that just inspires artists in Switzerland and inspires people to listen to Swiss art and Swiss music. Yeah.
But first we need to get you into the final, because already tomorrow, Wednesday, the first dress rehearsal, then the jury show, and then Thursday that's when it matters.
Yeah.
Are you mentally and physically prepared?
I think I am, yeah. I'm just trying to be like a bit mindful with my energy right now, because it's gonna get pretty intense. I mean, if we make it to the finals, we have 2 performances every day from now on. So I think now's the time to just kind of chill for a bit, and then tomorrow we'll just foot on the pedal. Yep. Let's go. I'm so ready to just perform this song. It's so much fun, and I hope people will love it as much as we do.
And the final thing, what do you want to say to all the wiwibloggs viewers watching on YouTube?
Peace. Thanks for watching. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're enjoying Eurovision as much as I do this year. It's a huge honor to be a part of this community and space. I hope to see a lot of you soon, and let's go. Let's kill it on stage. Ah!
I thought you were going to say, let's do this, actually.
Okay, let's do this.
Because then we have the Wiwi trademark, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Well, it is...
very, very close to Nike's. Just do it. Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's do this.
Let's actually do this. It is semi-final to Thursday evening with Switzerland and Nemo. Thank you so much.
Thank you.